Okay. Oh. Help if I fix the camera, you know? Those things.
All those little details. Gobnil,
Yeah.
are you going live as well?
No, I'm
You're
not.
choosing not to. Okay.
Yep. I'm not. So, are we bumping it up from expert? Or are
No.
we keeping going? Okay.
So, Amerie, just so you know, Liquid and I, we made it to level 70, and for the last act and a half, we were playing at Torment difficulty, which is 2 above this, on hardcore, and neither of us died. So there is a point at which your gear gets good enough that you can increase the difficulty and not die all the time.
Okay. For me, it's mostly still trying to remember how to physically actually play.
Okay. That's fair.
Because the controls are quite a bit different from other games that I've been playing lately, i.e. Genshin.
Yes, it's very different.
Yeah.
From Genshin.
I'm like, okay, well, it's like not at all the same. So, eventually, that'll be fine switching up, but preferably not quite yet.
Yeah. So I'd like to do it when I hit level 50.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I have a weapon that's a 10 times damage boost, basically, from what I'm using.
Okay.
So.
Oh.
I hit a wrong button.
Darth Chatter. Thanks for the host. It's weird it didn't show up in this chat, though.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that thing too.
Not
that anyone's watching my channel, but you know.
Should we make sure chat isn't on screen, because there's a message on the screen that I'm pretty sure is not any of us. Oh, it went away. Never mind. Never mind.
What?
There's the global chat in the bottom left, unless you explicitly turn it off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should turn that off. Nope. How do I turn it off? Thanks, Gobnil. Yeah, how do I turn it off? Leave chat general. There, how about that? I think that probably did it.
Probably.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I gotta remember my
arrow to the top right corner.
Yep.
Quick.
Right, I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, okay, what were my skills again? I don't remember. And I meant to change the location of some of them, and I didn't.
If you need a moment, go for it.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
This will be easier to transition in, and then eventually, when we're at a good point, I can stop.
That's right. This is one of the weird zones.
There's still guys there. Oh, right, you're.
So this is a zone made up of a bunch of other zones. Every time we pass one of those black lines, like right here,
okay.
Yeah, it changes terrain.
Okay.
Shrine.
Oh, shrine.
Shrine sounds way too much like Trine.
Root was actually asking me about Shrine recently. He's like, should I get... Oh, don't stand... Oh, that's your ghost. Okay. He's like, should I pick up, like, Trine? And I'm like, well, we already kind of finished it, and it goes on sale quite often. So, first chest here.
Awesome.
And so I was like, I don't know if it'd be worth it right now. We're all kind of Trine out.
Yeah. Maybe wait a little while.
And it really does go on sale like at every major Steam.
It really does.
We are not playing hardcore on this one. Does it say? No.
We are not on hardcore.
I did play hardcore though with one of my other friends, and we made it to level 70 and a little bit beyond with no deaths last weekend. Not even really doing much right now.
I was gonna say, I can't tell who the enemies are in the moment.
The guys with orange circles. Also, my volume sounds really loud.
Hey, there's 40.
It says it's
Finally.
not that loud, but feels loud. But yeah, we made it to level 70 hardcore last weekend, and obviously didn't die. So that was good times.
Yeah.
I was playing a witch doctor, and he was playing as necromancer. That's the word. That's the word. I do not know Diablo 4 release date. When it's ready, right?
Oh, I am.
2022? I'm guessing 2022.
Necromancer from Diablo 2.
Oh, are we done here?
Yeah, we are done here.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to go back.
Okay. The arrow is down to the right.
No, you're correct. Elites.
Oh.
This will be a good fight. Need more time.
Don't stand in that.
Nope.
That looks like death.
That would have been super death.
Ah, we're not playing hardcore. It's fine.
Well, yes.
I like how it sucks in all the enemies from further away.
Yep. And that's one of the big reasons why people use barbarians in multiplayer.
Teleported. Okay.
Bounty complete.
Okay, done here.
She'll just teleport
Oops,
to you.
not that one.
Exactly.
No way.
What? It's not too close.
Yeah, you have to wait a fraction of a second longer.
Shenanigans.
I know, right?
Shenanigans.
This next one's bottom right.
Nice.
Taste your fear.
Shrine.
Going to the shrine.
Ah! Trying to get out of the fire. I can't move because there's too many guys.
Oh, it's a run speed shrine too.
Ooh. And we need to go down.
Yep.
Your spirit be free from
Killing grounds portal.
Okay.
Oh, right. No, there's a-
Oh, that's death. Ah. Okay.
Wait, are we supposed to go somewhere else now?
Through the portal?
Through the portal.
First chest.
You can teleport to me again.
Oh, no, I'm good. Okay.
I will not be denied. More fury.
Oh, we have to kill all the shaman. The guys with the yellow things around their feet.
Okay.
The other guys just keep respawning. There are also skulls on the map.
I'm working on one.
Oh, and it's timed.
Yep.
Oh,
There we
wait,
go.
there's another one here?
No, we killed them all, which means now we just clean up the rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the theory is the shamans keep resurrecting the other ones.
Bounty complete.
Treasure chests.
Ta-da! Alright.
Okay. Yeah, upper realm of cursed fate, and then we'll go back for Iswell.
Oh, I found the secret. As soon as it can't trade anymore, you can,
Nice.
you keep it open, and as soon as trade goes away, you can teleport.
I'm just
Let's wait for him, please.
upgrading.
Well, when
Alright.
he's teleporting to me, then
Okay.
wherever I am, it doesn't have to be near the teleport spot.
It's fine. To the right.
Not ready for
Fire. Spider.
Yeah.
those guys.
That fire actually kind of hurts.
Yeah, those. Yeah, at this level especially,
Frozen? Stop.
it doesn't scale well.
I need fury.
Oops. Speaking of which, that flamethrower.
And I'm standing in it.
Yep, I was. Yeah.
Lovely.
My skeletons were fighting right there.
And now I'm frozen in it.
Awesome.
It's fine. We're fine. No problem.
I kind of want the nether to come.
Shrine.
Fine.
Cool.
Oh. Cursed chest right here is our objective.
Even better.
Yeah.
Easiest cursed chest ever. I can literally
Easiest
not even
cursed
move.
chest ever.
Take a drink of water. Do a little stretching, you know.
This is a lot of work.
Hey, level 43. Maybe I'll look at my skills. How do I get, wait, no, it was passive.
Oh yeah, I actually got a passive spell. Okay, they've killed the... Oh, as many as you can before the timer expires. Okay, cool.
Okay. I'll look at that more in a minute.
Okay,
Okay.
where to now?
Iswal.
Can we spend like a minute or two in town to actually like look at my new skills?
Let's do this and then we're done with the act.
Oh, okay, cool.
Funny.
As long as occasionally we can stop and
Yep.
assess where what I'm doing.
Wait, you want to know what's going on? That's not okay.
I mean, If I had a build where I didn't need to know, that would be fine, but I kind of probably need to know.
Oh, there's a legendary.
Nice. Killing all the mobs. I'm guessing this way. Maybe not.
It's kind of 50-50 through a lot of these.
Might be
right.
Looking less so, yeah.
Oh, you can teleport to me.
Not enough fury.
For me, I'm right here too.
Yeah.
Kill this demon.
Guide my hand.
I can't because I'm being attacked.
Ready yet.
And I'm being attacked again, of course. Now will it let me? Nope, got attacked before I could get it off. Okay, now can I? There we go.
Cool, I'm trying.
Fine.
Was I close enough? I was. Okay. 43.
Still recharging.
There's still a guy here.
Okay. Is there more enemies right here?
There were a few.
They're basically gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Up through the portal.
Except
Boss fight without our clones.
Yeah,
Sad.
every time
Yep.
you zone.
I liked the chest before. That was pretty nice.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy's gonna do a lot of the ice all over the place. Like a lot of it. And then he has a screen wide freeze too.
Yeah, I froze. And I've got guys all over me.
Yep.
I will pull them in.
Yep. I was like, I'm gonna pull them closer.
And
Yep.
Bounding complete.
alright, so now we're
I
going
am
to town.
returning to town.
Well, treasure chest first.
Oh,
but
yep.
yes.
Can't forget the goods.
Can't forget the boss loot. Okay.
Now
Now
we're
back.
Oh, I am out of room, so the stuff that's on the ground I can't pick up.
Okay.
Just heads up.
You can head back. We won't collect the bounty until after we.
I've learned my lesson.
Clear.
I'm not going to talk to him. Nothing to ID. Okay.
There's the stash chest.
Alright.
Okay. I have an offhand. I do.
Okay.
Oh, that was quite the sneeze.
Bless you.
Thanks. Oh, wow, this one-handed is actually closing in on as good as my two-handed legendary. Actually, if I socketed it, it might be as good. Yeah, that's better.
None of my skills are physical skills, are they? What does it mean, physical skills versus versus what? Versus
so
range?
when you look at your skills, every single one of them has a type beneath the name.
Okay.
So for example, all of mine are physical. Yours are probably a mix of fire and lightning and physical. I think is typically maybe some poison. It depends on what rune you use, and that's one of the primary uses of runes, is it changes the damage type.
Yeah. I'm not seeing...
Or that used to be one of the primary uses of runes.
So I'm
now
in skills, and I'm not seeing where it actually says what they are.
If you mouse over the rune...
Oh, the runes itself is where it... Well, no. Back companion... Oh, well, that's the companion.
Yeah, so there's the tooltip, and so it gives the name of the ability, then the name of the rune, then the damage type.
Mine
in the
doesn't.
tooltip.
All these crafted weapons are
what
terrible.
What skill are you looking at?
Right now I'm looking at Impale with Chemical Burn. And it says Impale Chemical Burn and then gives a short description of it, but it doesn't actually say what type it is.
Is there no color behind where it says chemical burn?
The whole top banner is red. But not the same red as Impact.
I wonder if that is a...
Is that an option I need to click?
Yeah, show advanced tooltips, gameplay interface.
Gameplay interface. Got it.
Let's see.
Okay, now it says. Cool.
The fact that they don't consider that worth revealing to normal players.
Right? But then it's a keyword in it. So I was like, okay, like, yeah. So chat. How did you end up disabling general chat or global chat?
There's a little gear in the upper left. Of the chat interface. So there's chat in the bottom left, and then in the upper left of the chat, there's a gear.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
How do I get rid of the chat window now? This is not...
You hit the chat thing in the bottom left corner.
No. Oh, that box. There it is.
Yeah.
Not in the chat window, but in the chat box. Ugh.
Yep.
I am ready whenever.
I am not. I haven't gotten rid of any of the stuff from my bags that I need to go
well then we
rid of.
probably shouldn't get the... Work? Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of stuff quick.
Goodies.
I mean, I can for sure get rid of the stuff that I can't use.
I went one-handed, at least for now.
I was doing two-handed. I switched back to one-handed.
Well, my weapon was better by about 50 DPS, and I have a shield now. So. Let's see. We don't have a witch doctor. Okay. Oh, I picked up somebody's junk armor.
Yeah, that was my junk armor. Sorry.
Get this junk armor.
Oh, the level 1 stuff?
I don't know. It's some jacket. Terrible.
I mean, just because something white doesn't mean it's useless.
No, feel free.
I mean, I'm in the not picking up white phase. 'Cause
So-
I
Definitely
can't
the
look
same.
through stuff fast enough to figure out what's good or not.
Unfortunately, that's sort of not a thing in Diablo. I mean, it might be eventually, but all the crafts. So each color of item generates its own color of crafting material, and you need all 3 colors of crafting material to make normal items.
Ah. Hey, I've got a really weird item that I'm not understanding fully.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a pair of pants, legendary pants.
Sure.
Has 148 dex, cool. Regenerates 360 life per second, awesome. Increases evasive fire damage by 12% for Demon Hunter only, cool, I'm Demon Hunter.
Right.
As the primary. And then secondary, it has plus 39 physical resistance, okay. And then this orange text. Gain an aura of death that deals 889% of your life per second as physical damage to enemies within 16 yards. You no longer regenerate life.
Right.
Do you need life on hit weapons
Yes.
But it-
or effects?
The item itself regenerates life.
So no. So the item gives you some life per second, which is then converted to damage created by the pants.
Okay. But it literally says that it regenerates life per second, and then it says you no longer can regenerate life.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, they look pretty awesome, but I kind of want to be able to continue to regenerate life.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, let's look at passives. There was a passive that I was really wanting to get at some point. I don't remember, but...
I am almost done getting rid of stuff.
Okay.
Almost.
Thought it was a whirlwind one. Oh, this one. Yeah. Level 44. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Wind shear. Gain 1 fury for every enemy struck.
Right.
Wondering
The-
if I
the
get rid of...
spin for days.
Yeah, I wonder if I get rid of Earthquake and put in another Frenzy Generator ability. Costs generate. Warcry might be good.
Yeah, Warcry is good, partially because it gives us armor as well. If we're
Nice.
in the aura, I think.
So I can get a lot. Yeah, I can get 50 Fury now just from that. 15 there, 15 there, 15 there. Okay, I have a lot of Fury generation. I don't have as big a damage, but, you know, Earthquake stuff moves out of it anyway, so whatever.
Lots of Fury generation seems appropriate for 2020.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Good one, Zubin.
All right. I am now ready whenever.
I am going to Gobnil.
Yep.
I just teleported out. So,
Yep.
or to teleported into the next, into Act 5.
Into Act 5 in the first bounty.
Impossible. Oh, you are here, okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
I thought you meant yet again.
No.
Like, I just teleported again. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, that's not a guy. Okay.
Nope,
It is
that
awkward.
totally looked like a guy. I thought
Awkward.
That was
No, it was a normal person and then became a bad guy.
Do we go in this door or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Ooh. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't. Especially this zone in Act 5, I do not like this. Just in general. There's too many enemies that you have to wait a second before they, like, become bad guys.
Like the guy that's right behind us?
Yep. Which means I tend to run past them.
Yeah.
Indeed. First chest.
Like,
First chest.
we don't need to kill the everybody though in this one.
No.
Do we? Okay.
Wow, that was easy.
But
oh wait,
that-
we're not done.
It finished the
Yeah.
first chest.
We're done with
Yeah.
this part, but we're not done with
Yes.
the whole area.
Yes.
Ah, he got one shot by my whatever it's called, clone. Shadow.
Clone. We're looking for the killing grounds.
Oh, okay.
We
Apparently
found
I
the killing ground.
teleported on accident.
Okay.
That was awkward.
I think
That's fine.
what
We'll
we're
be in there in a second.
supposed to do, right?
Eventually.
Hi.
A foe worth killing.
Oh, wait. Oh, I got feared. Okay. I was confused for a second.
Bounty complete.
Yeah, these guys are definitely starting to feel pretty wussy compared to us,
Yep.
I think.
I mean, I feel like I'm not close to dying, but I also don't feel like I'm doing much damage myself.
That's because I'm spinning to win.
Yeah.
Spin to win? Win to spin?
Okay.
Spin to win.
In
That's the right one. Spin
In
to
the
win.
next,
After the next bounty, I'm gonna need a bio break to get some water, okay?
okay.
Up? Okay.
Sure, we can go up first.
You started
I
to
don't
go up,
know.
so I went up.
Yep.
How do we...
Death orb?
That's
Oh,
what we
I
need
have
to
to-
destroy.
I have to click it. There, I clicked it.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently you just click it.
Well, that's an easy destroy. What?
Well, we have to kill 3 of them.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if it's a click it or kill the things around it.
It's a click it.
Because I was trying to click it the whole time and it wasn't working.
There may be a minimum number of guys, like a certain set of guys you have to kill first.
Yeah. Like the hound leader was right there. I'm pretty sure once the hound leader died, it
I
became
think if you get attacked or hit or anything, then it cancels also.
Yeah.
44.
Yay!
I'm ready.
Oh, I didn't need to do that yet. Oh well.
Oh yeah, it is a long time one. Okay.
Goodies.
Cool.
Okay.
Goodies.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
I'm gonna go grab some water really quick.
Yep, I will too. Actually, I think I'm gonna grab a soda, but you know, close enough.
I will
Yeah.
stay here and laugh while you die. to
Entertain the
something.
audience.
It's softcore, who cares? I can look at gear. Oh, it's 50 more DPS, but it's still less damage. Like its shield? Zubin, have you been a Diablo 3 player in the past?
Nope. I do not have a copy.
Well, I
There
just...
was some temptation for it.
I mean, it only took me 7 years to... Well, not that long, because it didn't come out right away. It only took me like 5 years to buy the expansion. That everybody owns that owns this game, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's kind of a requirement to have the expansion.
But it was on sale for half price recently, so I got it for $10 instead of 20.
Hey.
Might still be on sale. I
Not
don't know.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I haven't checked, but
I'm guessing it went off sale this morning or yesterday.
That wouldn't make sense, but...
So,
Oh, he's resummoning his buddies. What? He's bringing them back to
No.
life. I killed them, and now they're back.
where are you?
I'm at the third
I need fury.
one. Where are you?
Oh, we didn't go to that one.
Oh,
I've been leaving the bosses till the end.
okay. I'll teleport to you. Blood golems were coming back to life. Because my damage, I guess, is not great.
Oh, yeah. So, one thing about this terrain is these death gates are teleporters.
yeah.
I remember this. It reminded me of that one zone in Diablo 2, where you have to pick
So-
the direction.
I think we're going the wrong way,
Okay.
because the arrow says up.
Fighting a purple, but I'll just fail or not.
Or just kill it.
I mean, I could, but it would take a. It's got 3-player health, and I'm 1 player. And there we go. Oh, there's a book here.
Oh, I missed it.
Also, one thing to watch out for is these gateways that stun.
I noticed.
Ah,
those,
they don't hurt that much.
They don't hurt that much, it's the
but
stun.
They stun! And it stunned as soon as I was walking through it. It wasn't even like... Fine. Oh, there's guys and stuff. Hi.
This way, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Using 46.
Nice.
Very nice. Rule of reflection.
XP bonus.
Woohoo!
I apologize then.
Not enough fury.
Okay.
I mean, it probably comes back together if I don't, you know,
Breathe.
run into the stun gate and amorphous.
Ah. Stupid gate.
That one curves back the wrong way. So Gobnil's going the correct way.
Okay.
I believe. Yep.
Oh, and then we got stunned, and there's guys right here.
Yep.
You know.
And he got stunned again.
And-
That's funny.
Yep. One of the reasons I don't like this zone. There's, I like the enemy design in Act 5. I hate the zones.
Purple guy.
Purple guy down.
Yeah, he got melted pretty quick. Y'all do a lot of
that was-
damage.
Okay.
5 more creatures.
Yeah, but trying. So we're going farther than that.
I think clearly. Ah!
grow stronger.
I grow level 46.
Alright, so I'm only about a level behind you guys.
Yeah, and you're catching up. You were
Ah.
2 levels behind at the beginning?
No. Well, I was 2 levels behind you, only 1 behind Quebec.
Yeah.
So.
Treasure Goblin. Oh, he did. I think. Oh, maybe not.
Holy
Oh, it's the ones that split.
The one that splits.
Holy
And a lot of
what?
treasure.
Oh my god, how do I even click it all?
Well, when you click the gems, you get all of them all at once.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But, oh my
I
god.
The white loot.
I'm full.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop some blues. I
Oh
can grab
my
yellows.
Yep.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
grab things I can't actually use.
Oh, there's a book here.
I am.
They call me a hero. I slew demons
There's
beyond
more loot down here. Hello.
won battles and broke sieges, but it availed
Arcane
me.
dust.
I know that
Remember,
this
some of the
war
blues
can
are
have no
components.
victor, only an eternity
Or
of
crafting
revenge,
materials or what have
pride,
you.
and hatred. Tyrael does not
Where
understand.
is... Oh, this
He
is the
cannot
one.
see
There we go.
beyond the glory of
Alright,
battle.
good enough. I'm going to
In
town.
time he may,
Holy
but
what?
that day is not yet
Holy
here.
what?
Oh, I'm getting attacked. Oh, too bad I went to town.
Okay, up here is the salvage guy. Got it.
Where's the... There's the stash.
Ooh, 304. Oh, it's still not a damage increase. Wow, okay. Surprising. 304 DPS, two-handers. Not better than my one-hander with shield.
Mm.
This one is gonna be close. Quite good enough.
I think it's interesting that we found 2 of the same type of goblin, and basically none of the others.
It worked out.
Yeah. Well, especially that time with the
With the
clones.
shrine. Yeah.
I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff in my stash, and I will look at it later. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this.
Everything white and blue, just auto salvage. Like that's the.
That's why I put all the yellow in.
I love that button.
What?
Yeah.
The auto salvage button.
Yeah, auto salvage by color.
How?
Um,
I've
It's-
never actually done that before.
Yeah.
I've been dragging them over one at a time.
Oh no, never drag it over. Click
yeah,
the
but
big
I
one.
didn't know those buttons existed until literally right now.
Not even the single one? Oof.
I've been dragging them over.
Oof. No wonder.
Yeah, I'm like, I need a little more time. How are you guys done so fast? Now I know.
Rapid dragging. No.
I mean, I'm quick, and I can get things done, but I'm not that quick.
Should I go back to two-handed? Nah, not yet. That's not good enough.
okay. Battlefields of Eternity.
I kind of feel like I should have gone back and grabbed the rest of that blue stuff, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, you totally should have.
Oh well.
I'm almost ready. Dumping gems in the stash. Okay, now I'm ready. Down, left.
I have
Nice. I just pull things, you know.
Yep.
No, so I like your pull things because I've got this, which is a trap that is awesome when there's lots of things around to blow up.
Nice.
I mean,
Well,
it's
and
not
then
as cool
Gobnil
as
can corpse
Gobnil.
explode. Yeah,
Exactly.
that works well. Oh, that way?
Up.
Okay.
I don't know.
This is an event thing, if I... Yep.
Yeah. Running all
New
over.
event.
Defend the angels. Okay.
It's basically stand around and hurt things.
Your fury.
Oh, I should have... Yeah, I can get that other passive. I need to do that. I won't have the pull things in, but... I can spend for days. Actually, I kind of like the pull things in, though.
Whole thing's in is nice.
I need fury.
I like the lighting, lots of fighting in the same area, so I just get more and more corpses to explode.
Yeah.
You are a no.
I want
Are we
unforgiving later.
good here? Are we done with
Yep.
that part? Okay.
Okay. There's a rare thing up here. Oh, and a treasure
Goblin.
goblin. Yes. Thank you,
Treasure
goblin. Ah,
Away
Splody.
from it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh, XP buff. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Claim the treasure. Okay, now I'm gonna try the other one. Alright. No more pulley in buff. We're gonna see
Okay.
how it goes. Oh, I got stunned. Wow, I got like super stunned.
Yeah, there were a lot of guys right there. There are still a lot of guys down there. I don't know what they're even fighting.
I can still do a mini pull in. Ah, that's Splody.
I died.
Yep,
Yeah, that
Splody.
was Splody.
Things that make you go boom.
Yep. Oops.
Next.
Nope, not town. Last bounty. Last bounty for a while.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
That said, this is a fairly long map, so
Okay.
it's also an absolutely fantastic map to get kill streaks.
Because there's lots of little guys?
Because there's a ton of little guys.
How about a good old shrine? That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Nothing there.
48? I don't even remember hitting 47. Cool.
I'm just flying.
Against my throne.
105 enemies killed in that. The problem is there's also the warded doors. So I've actually seen some leveling strategies for this map where you run through killing nothing and open all of the doors and triggering all the enemy spawns, because there's a bunch of enemies that like crawl out of the walls and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And then you go back to the beginning and you run through and you kill everything, and you get a kill streak worth every single enemy on the entire level.
Wow.
Interesting.
And it's like 500 something enemies for like a 8x or 16x multiplier or something dumb.
Sounds pretty good.
Back to hell, dog.
Of course, it also means you need to not screw up.
Yeah.
Like, at all, and keep moving and keep chaining your...
Oh, you killed them all. I was about to pull them all in, and then they all went splat.
Many little bugs.
There's a billion bugs, and this is a particularly long map, and we have to go to the end because we're going for the boss.
Dead end.
I think this up here is going to be a dead end.
Stand before me.
Yeah. You weren't kidding when you said spend for days.
Yep. Well, and then you start getting energy cost reductions on top of that, right?
Then I could probably swap back to the one that sucks in stuff. Hurricane Emerald.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, different builds use different things, right? But I think there is a build that uses that one. I think there might be a legendary that actually gives you every rune for Whirlwind.
Interesting. That would seem very strong.
There are a few of those items where it's like, this particular skill, you get every single rune. There's Ding 50.
Nice.
Nice. $49. Wait. How did I level up faster than you, Savenge?
I don't know. Maybe you had a better bonus.
I was gonna say, I have a few items that actually have bonus.
So our kill streaks in here are also separate, I believe.
Yeah.
We are accepting this boss event?
Yes. This is our bounty target.
Okay.
It's not gonna be that bad.
No.
Ah. Stay away from me.
She teleports around a little bit.
I mean, she's dying very fast. Hey, I got a note or something.
I have done what I can to ensure it.
Yep. And then
It
there's the
always
boss chest.
finds a way.
Oh, I need to go get
In
stuff from the
your
other
heart of
area.
hearts, you know
Huh?
this.
I didn't get stuff from her. The
Oh,
note
from-
and the-
Yep. And back to
I need to
town.
go back.
Go.
Yeah, I think we're ready to move up a notch. That's my thoughts.
Yeah,
I believe so too.
I can handle that. Let me, let's take care of stuff.
Yeah, let's salvage. And then we'll get better loot as well. It's really nice when you see something that gives you green across the board. You're like, yep, okay.
Yeah, that's easy. Choice is easy, right?
Yep.
Usually, unless you're getting rid of a legendary that does something very spectacular.
That was weird. So I'm looking at a legendary and was looking at the stats change, and it the minus recovery actually went down in clicks per second. So I must have had some sort of buff going.
Oh, yeah.
I really should get a new amulet at some point. Mine's a legendary level 21. I wonder if I could just craft something that would be
My amulet's 34.
better. Let's see.
Do I want
Amulet
to cube
is...
the boots? I think I'm not going to.
That's only a level 38.
Oh. Right.
Nope. Not that.
Is anyone triggering Frozen?
No.
Not right now. I think I have one skill that can.
Okay.
Can I do the turn in?
Yes, please do.
You have been busy. Please. New Tristan.
Give me the goods.
Holy, lots of stuff. Okay.
So I am now using my 3000 DPS two-hander.
Wow.
So I think we can definitely.
I'm at 235 DPS one-hander.
Like I said, I just upgraded because I hit level 50. So this is a level 70 item with a 20 level requirement reduction.
I craft a helmet.
Wow.
I crafted a set item helmet. Has like plus to pretty much every stat. Because why not? Oh, I can actually do 2-piece. Why not? You can burn through so much gold just upgrading your gems.
Oh yeah. That's why on my main account I haven't upgraded all my gems. Even with basically infinite time to farm money.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I had quite a few straight upgrades, which was nice.
Yep. Okay, so I am going to hop out of
An ally
game.
has departed.
Do we
The
also
minions
need
of
to
hell
step out?
are weaker.
Yes.
Okay, give me a sec.
Burning my gold.
Leave game.
Well. Alright, leave game. There we go. Should be able to kick it up a notch. And we'll level quicker too. Better gear, level quicker. And
Can I bump it up 2?
I mean, that's fine with me. I don't know about Amerie.
What was that?
Bump it up 2.
I would prefer stepping it up 1.
Okay.
How about
Well,
1 until we
so-
hit level 60?
Okay. Sure.
I'm 8 of 9 in the chapter 1 rewards. I just need Nephilim Rift.
Yep, which is what we're doing next.
I'm 6 of 9.
A new ally has joined.
Yes, there's one boss we haven't done. I'm also at I think 6 of 9. Oh, I'm actually 7 of 9. But yeah, there's one boss I haven't done. Oh, you're 6 of 9 because you haven't hit level 50 yet.
Right.
I thought you hit
Okay.
50.
He hit 50, I hit 49.
Oh, okay. Need to
Nephilim
socket.
Rift. Open.
And all resist. Alright.
Are we entering the rift?
Yep. I was just waiting for Savenge.
I am in. I don't think I've done this before.
So this is notice the bar on the right.
Oh, shrine.
This is a shrine. This is a kill enemies till the bar fills up.
Okay, that's simple enough.
Yep.
Especially with shrine.
I think everyone's bar is different.
No, everyone's bar should be the same.
Should be. We're cooperative. Another shrine?
Another shrine.
Does that stack?
I believe it does. Goblin.
It looks like it does. 50.
How's that goblin still alive? I hit level 50 as well.
51.
You cannot stand before me.
Oh, I'm snared.
I don't know what it is.
We need to go down. That's dead.
Back to hell, dog.
Savenge went right.
Goodness, nukes. I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dead end.
How about this way?
Up and to the right.
It's like, oh, our clothes are gone. Okay. Need to be a tiny bit more cautious now. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're about halfway through. So usually it's about 2 floors per rift.
You cannot stand before
Fine then, just blow them all up. big guy. Wait, did he die? Seriously?
Looks like it. Oh,
How did
pylon?
he die that quick?
Speed pylon!
Yay. Oh, another one down here. Down here. Level. Oh, is this double speed?
Holy. I have no idea what's happening.
We're approaching
Looks like
Path of Exile Pathfinder speeds here. With increased potion. We have a long ways to go on filling up our bar. Oh! Lame.
Oh, that's super sad.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we keep the speed buff, but...
But we don't get to keep our guy.
Here's a channeling pylon.
Oh.
Over here.
Yeah.
Waiting. That works.
The raining arrows, that's one of you guys, right?
No, that's your clone.
That's my clone. Alright.
I think my clone's not nearly as good as your guys' clones.
Because it's melee.
Yeah, he just kind of like runs around and like looks cool. But doesn't do as
Resplendent
much.
chest.
Your flesh is weak.
Lots of stuff. Okay.
Wait, get out of the green. Come on.
Achievement, just rifting. Oh, we gotta go around, don't we?
Yep.
Your flesh is weak.
Standing in the fire. I'm a barbarian, ask me if I care. I don't. I have a lot of recovery.
Checkpoint.
And another shrine.
shrine.
Ah, shite.
Hopefully Emery was close enough.
I don't think I was.
Oh, sad. Sorry.
Alright. I just accidentally clicked back through the gate instead of...
Oh.
Yeah. So, make sure you beat.
Yep.
My alt key does not enable or disable ground items anymore. That's weird. I wonder why. Not enough fury. What? What is this madness? I think everything's dying too quick.
Yeah.
Another
probably.
pylon.
I'm here now.
Damage buff pylon.
Oh, I failed to jump. Oh no, I'm frozen.
Oh, and then there's a boss at the end. Can we clear out just a little bit more? That's sad.
I don't see much. Okay. Oh, another shrine here. I almost clicked it on accident. It's right close when you go through.
I wasn't able to get through right away. Okay.
Alright.
Are we all here? Good.
Oh,
There's the wheel. And XP boost.
I like it.
The Rift Guardian.
Level
Oh no, what did
52.
Rochella clones do? It's dead.
Damn it, I didn't even get over there to see it. Died too fast.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it. It was my first one.
Alright. Nephilim Rift done.
And we turned the difficulty up a notch and still. Completely. We should have, since the difficulty is higher, we should have some pretty good upgrades here, I think.
If you are to achieve your birthright,
Yeah.
then
Hopefully.
conquer the rifts
Maybe.
and take your right. A fine battle.
There's one.
So, finished the Rift.
Hey, chapter 1 complete for me. Shift J for details.
Oh, so we need to go kill Cydia, who is Act 2.
I need to salvage real quick.
Yeah, same.
There's a lot of goodies in that.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll take.
Oh no, Cydia's Act 3. And we currently have a bounty for her.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I need to actually... I
Thanks,
picked up a
Rampage.
couple legendaries. Hey, Rampage!
Whoa! Big upgrade on this one-hand sword. Yeah.
I got a pole arm that it says I can't use. But it doesn't tell me why I can't use it.
I think it's just a class issue.
But it doesn't say what class it's for.
Here is a two-handed mace, if anybody wants it.
Maybe? Or is here?
In front of... Oh, sorry, Act 3. Teleport to me.
Oh. I will do that shortly.
I will make sure not to leave it on the ground.
Okay. Oh, I have a shield that can take something. Probably strength.
Yeah.
8,800. 9,000. Okay, that gives, you know, like a 3 or 4% damage buff. Oh, whoops. How about... New transmog. That's actually worse than my one hand with shield combo, surprisingly.
That's funny.
So, I don't need it. Amerie, can you use that? Probably not.
I'm
Nope.
not super shocked, but
You want it back, Gobnil?
nah.
I'll just throw it in my stash for now. That's kind of sad.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Okay, so
where to?
Tower of the Cursed. You will recognize this from an area we just encountered in the Rift.
No, I won't. You expect me to recognize stuff. I just kill things. That's
You
all
have
I do.
too high of expectations for me. Good stuff.
Okay.
Fire.
I just run in the fire and then heal it back pretty quickly. It's
I'm gonna make the change that the build suggests.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Guide my hand.
That was too many guys hitting me at once.
oh, we got to go all the way. Yep, not this
Yep.
way.
No, we have to
Not
go
this way,
down.
go
We have
down.
to go all the way around, counterclockwise, a full turn before we can go down.
Meanwhile, Gobnil's rocking a weapon that has about 10 times the damage. Fine.
You know, like he does.
No, it's only at like 6 times now. You've had upgrades.
I thought yours said yours was like 3,000 DPS. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Well,
It's
so
probably
the
closer to
two-hander
6 times.
that I showed you was 500, so
Yeah.
if that wasn't an improvement.
Well, I guess it depends on if you're looking at just the raw number or the actual end
Well,
calculation.
actually, that probably end calculation because that two-hander probably had intelligence on it instead of strength.
Yeah, I'm seeing numbers like 46k, which is probably not that great. Crit for 90.
And I just crit for 400k.
Yeah. Level
I'm
53.
seeing 3,800 for mine as crit. So
Gobnil has the added benefit that a lot of his damage comes from his pets, probably, so he doesn't even have to do much. If he doesn't.
A chunk of it, yeah.
Checkpoint!
Boss fight.
Alright. So today was a good day. I finally am done with my wearing my aligners all the time, and I only have to wear stuff at night.
Woohoo!
So I don't even have to wear it right now, and I'm not. Bad news is it's learning to talk with that stuff in again.
Yep.
You can do better than that.
But it's only at night. So whatever.
You will not make me bow.
She got
Chapter
to like
complete.
30% health and then she was dead. 400k XP, not bad.
So now I'm halfway done with chapter 2 already.
I want...
How do you see on your screen?
Shift J.
Yeah, because I'm gonna know that one.
I want level 55. This one. That'll be nice.
Oh. Well, there's something in chapter 2 that I can't do if we do only co-op. Because we don't.
Are we working on chapter 2 objectives? I thought you were trying to finish chapter 1.
We just
We
finished chapter 1.
that boss finished chapter 1 for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So we can actually equip our followers. If you go back to town.
I thought you couldn't in multiplayer.
You cannot get your followers to follow
Why do
you,
you keep glancing over at Kadala?
Okay.
Oh,
but
just
that
making
does
sure
not
she's
mean you
not
can't
anything
give them
suspicious.
items.
Okay.
Oh.
So, do you benefit from what they have equipped
No.
when they're not actually with you? No?
Nope. Not at all.
I guess I'm not too worried about it then.
Well, you need to do it to finish finish chapter 2.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically it's a necklace, 2 rings, and the extra character item,
Yeah.
which you can actually craft.
Gonna lose a
Yeah.
little DPS here, but gain 1100 life on hit and some other goodies. So where do I go? How do I do this? How do I equip them?
Go southeast corner of town.
Ah. Torian skills. Take my old sword. I don't have anything for them.
So you can actually craft
Yeah, just craft all the slots. Does it have to be well, I guess it...
and a portion of the season journey stuff is literally going to be this, like, oh, we need to go do this boss again because we didn't do it high enough difficulty. So yeah, so it's an amulet, 2 rings, and the relic.
And you only have to do it for one of the 3.
Only you have to do one of them. Yep.
Okay.
The relic must be at the blacksmith.
Yeah, the relics. It's under armor at the blacksmith.
Okay.
Wait. My enchantress can't
I like
equip an enchantress focus. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Is it... She should be able to. Is it too high of a level for her or something?
All right, I have successfully equipped a Templar and got an achievement.
Oh.
He's blacksmith, jeweler, and mystic to level 12.
That looks like it might be good for Amerie.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, I dropped it by the...
Okay.
Oh, it was just the kind I was trying to give her. Wasn't what she wanted, I guess. So a neck and a finger, and you said we can craft those?
Yeah.
Easy.
You don't craft them with the forge, do you?
Craft which?
The neck piece or the rings.
No, it's at the jeweler.
Okay. That makes sense.
Transmogrify an item is very easy. Up here by me. One of them.
Oh.
And then I'm 6 of 11. The last of them are kill something at level 60 or higher, craft something level 70 or higher. The last 2. Yeah, all 5 of the remainder ones are.
Yep. So if you have a... Congrats on Luke, by the way. If you have a level 10 blacksmith, I think you should be able to make a level 70 item.
Also assuming I actually have gold, which I just probably spent a lot of it. I have a level 10 blacksmith. I can make...
Oh, you might need a level 12 blacksmith, actually.
Yeah, I can make level 60.
Okay, yeah, so you need level 12. Which means we need Death Breast, which means we need to get to level 61, which means, yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
One more rift at this difficulty, or go up a level?
I mean, I am not sensing the danger, but I'm also kind of tanky, so...
I was gonna say, I've almost died twice in that, so...
Okay, so we can stay here for the moment.
I need a few more minutes to get rid of stuff from my inventory, and to loot up that item that you dropped for me. I'm a little sad because a lot of the items that I was using had the hatred regen that I needed, but it's fine.
So Gobnil, what's your damage, toughness, and recovery right now?
Damage is 105,000. Toughness is 297,000. Recovery is 3,800.
Ah! I'm kicking your ass on recovery. The rest of them, you were smoking me. You're even beating me on toughness. That's weird. By like 30,000. Huh. My damage is only 9,200.
What's your vitality?
1566.
Okay, so somehow I'm at 2,500 vitality.
You must have some pretty nice gear going. I mean, it's not really much of a issue.
My weapon is giving 800 intelligence and 800 vitality.
That
Because
would
it's
do
level
it.
70.
That would do it.
Because it's level 70.
Yep.
55k life. Amerie's at 40k. Gobnil, you're at... I have to go over.
73.
Wow. You're also not at full life. Interesting. You have no life regen items? Huh.
My life per second is 0.
Yeah. That's a little surprising. That almost takes effort to have nothing with it.
Yeah. Life per hit is 500 and life per kill is 500. So
Okay.
in combat,
You're fine.
I regen.
Yeah.
Okay, I am ready whenever everybody is ready.
I am ready. Following Gobnil.
Yep.
Oops, wrong button. There we go.
I missed gold. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, this is the one that looks kind of like Stratham?
Yeah, this is that Act 5 one we were just doing.
Oh my god, I have no idea what's happening right now.
I'm spinning. Oh, purple beam of doom. Oh, it's dead. That one's dead. Watch out for the purple beams of doom.
Yes.
Still recharging.
Shrine or pylon down here.
Okay.
Run up here.
I will not be denied.
All right. Okay.
And it's a speed pylon. So one of the nice things about speed pylons is when you run through somebody, you stun them.
Neat.
Okay.
They bounce up in the air.
54. Hey, we're all
I
level
heard
54.
goblin sounds. I found goblin.
Yep, I see goblin on the map.
We are not going through that door.
Unless I accidentally click it.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Did we get goblin?
Yep.
That was that pile of loot right in front of the door.
No, there just wasn't very much.
Yeah.
It was a normal goblin instead of one of the special goblins.
It wasn't
Okay.
amazing.
Okay. Oh, we missed a side path.
Yes.
And another pylon.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, another pylon and there's
Okay.
like no enemies. So, but cooldown reduction? Yay! Which means we can use our movement skills to get back to the...
Not ready yet.
And a
Oh.
shrine.
Okay. I guess
Yeah,
that was close enough.
Yep.
Yeah, don't assume, please.
Okay.
I believe
went
also
a
close enough, but
different way.
Yeah, we looped around briefly.
there's a lot of stuff on the ground. Okay.
Boom.
Goblin.
Okay.
Good goblin. Okay.
Not enough fury.
No, I can't jump over walls. Come on.
I like how you're just running through the fire.
Yeah. I have a lot of recovery. Already full again. 1,000 life regen per second. Plus 1,000 life on hit. Looks pretty well. My damage is pathetic for the goblin. That's crazy.
Well, I did the season hack to get some death breaths and do stuff at level 1.
It's
Oh,
not
it's-
letting me in.
You have
Oi.
to, yeah. Some of those doors. So this is the jailer's room in the campaign.
Yeah, it's different color, but
Yep.
more bluish in the campaign.
Yeah. Oh,
There's a
goblin.
goblin.
One of the splitting ones.
I don't have the damage.
Need more time.
Stun. Oh, they can't be stunned. Okay. Facing this one.
I need fury.
There's purple beams of doom. I need help killing this one.
I'm stuck somewhere trying to kill stuff myself.
Ah, beard. Oh, he split again. He's tiny.
Not enough fury.
Oi.
One of them died. Can't even see him.
Can anyone come help? Because I'm kind of backed into a corner.
I'm feared.
I killed the big guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to clear.
Pants and a ring. Gonna loot real quick.
Yeah.
Oi.
Oh, my alt
Oh,
key
it's all
does.
the snake guys. I hate the snake guys.
My alt key does work. It's just that I don't see the text because I turned off general chat. That's what's up.
Okay, I gotta loot because I can't deal with those snake things.
Okay, so there's a pile of loot on the ground. I am gonna hop back to town really quick.
That's probably my pile of blues that I was just like, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
have
but
evidently
I
pulled
also
up
have some
blues
blues and
too.
yellows.
I'm gonna
But-
go ID
but,
those.
before the
legendaries.
boss. Yeah, before the boss pops out, I'm gonna.
Smart. Okay. Neither of you are witch doctors. Neither of you are, Wait, what are you, Gobnil?
Necromancer.
No.
Yep, we're doing it. Oh, that was a bow. I should have looked at it before I got rid of it. Probably wasn't good, but
So at this point, I would not salvage legendaries.
Well, not legendaries, but what rares?
I salvaged a set item that I crafted. Eh,
Oh, well, okay, that's different. But
I figured that was fine. I could just craft another
Yeah.
one if I really wanted it. Legendary ring that's supposed to be Rachel's ring of larceny.
Ah, shite. There's guys again.
oh, you.
And
moved
a lot
forward a little bit.
of the stuff
Oh.
is gone.
I wanted to scroll up. One of the gelatinous spawns escaped. We killed all the
Okay.
rest.
Oh, I missed a whole area up here of stuff.
Ooh.
Holy hell.
Got some legendary pants.
So, and if you get a legendary with a ability that you want to keep, now's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time to start cubing stuff.
Right.
So.
I'm not sure, because I don't know what else there is.
Well, I mean, it's basically if you're going to be taking off a legendary and, like, not using it, you might as well cube the ability.
Is there not a limit, though?
The limit is the number of bounties you're willing to do.
Oh, we've got the bad guy now, right?
Yep, we have the boss. No, it's... Okay.
Oh, I'm almost dead already. How?
Yeah.
He dropped a big circle of rocks from the ceiling.
Okay. I didn't
did.
even see it.
Back to town?
Yep, back to town.
I need to go back.
Impressive.
Oh. Level 55.
Do either of you guys use stun effects?
Not really. Well, I mean, technically yes, actually.
I have
What is it?
one. My little ground stomp stuns for 4 seconds.
Do you use intelligence or vitality?
Me?
Either of you.
Vitality.
Everyone uses vitality because it's hit points.
Do you use intelligence or dexterity or strength?
I'm intelligence, Amerie's dex, and Savenja's strength.
So, Gobnil, you should come take a look at this amulet.
Oh, energy trap. Neat.
Ooh, I have another pull things into me. Nice.
I like it. That is actually an upgrade. Neat. This will be good for the Enchantress, as somebody...
Yeah. I'm not worried about followers.
Opening next rift.
Okay.
I'm not quite ready yet, but I will be in a minute.
I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be back in about a minute.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 131% damage increase.
Nice. A new weapon?
Yeah. Going from 171 to 397. And upgrades across the board.
Uh-huh. Yeah. There's also a big power jump. It's like I think about 50% between level 60 and level 61 on weapons. So normal weapons at that level go from about 600 DPS to about 900 DPS. So that's going to be a big tipping point.
How do you take a gem out of an item?
If you don't want to get rid of the item, there's an option at the jeweler.
Okay.
If you wanted to get rid of the item, you can just salvage it and the gem drops out.
Okay, I'll just salvage it because it doesn't matter.
Alright, I think I'm gonna log out.
Okay. Have a good one.
You too. Have fun. How
Yep.
close are you to your objective?
We're 56 out of 70. We started at 40.
Oh wow.
So.
That was more ambitious than I was expecting. Well, I hope you guys reach your goal.
Yep, I hope so too.
Good night.
Good
Hey.
night.
Alright, maybe that was more like 2 or 3 minutes.
I didn't time you.
Yeah. Well, I am ready whenever.
I am almost.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. I might swap this back to Hurricane. It's how it does.
Did you kill something already?
No, there were piles of armor.
Oh, okay.
I grow in power.
Boom, 56.
56 for me as
Nice.
well. Ah, I'm stuck.
Against my blow.
Oh, that was weird. Split. Ooh. Almost 100k on that crit.
See, one of the issues of being so far away from the enemies as they're dying and taking damage and stuff is I don't actually see the numbers a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I have no idea how much damage I'm actually doing. Because I'm hanging so far back.
The life of a ranged damage dealer.
Yep. Okay, no, I'm doing like 22 to 36k. 57.
Not ready yet. I have heard troubling news.
57.
Another cult
Also.
has emerged from the shadows, and its members gather to the north. They conduct their rituals under the veil of the
people split.
shrouded moor. There is no end to the number of rituals these cultists will use to twist mortal flesh.
Something in here hurts.
Some call the process ascension.
Where did you guys go?
No doubt buys the
Just down to the next room.
but mark my
There's guys
words,
coming up at me.
These abominations have not ascended. They live only to suffer and hate until they meet their final death.
That
I
way?
do appreciate that it shows when you're in combat.
On. Shield pylon. Now we're basically invulnerable.
Still recharging.
I mean,
Wrong way.
And we have the tank to, or the shadows to.
Yep.
I mean, I already felt pretty confident in my defensive abilities.
Goblin.
I think he died.
Yeah, it died.
He got sucked in and then, like, immediately died.
Oh, XP.
Where's it? Yes. No. Kinda lame.
Hope that's dead end. What is dead can sometimes die. I got an achievement.
What is that one for?
Kill 1,000 undead enemies with corpses.
Okay.
Nice. Congrats. Whoa, I just teleported really far away.
That may have been the enemy ability.
Ow, something hurts. Oh. I'd actually have to heal here.
Yeah.
Nope, I was fine.
Luckily, I'm healing on kills.
Well,
So-
there's also enemies drop
Yeah, the healing.
the healing orbs.
Orbs, yeah. I got gold to pick up.
Yeah, I found an
event.
legendary amulet.
Nice.
Yep. Did we fully clear down here?
Nope.
No. Drift Guardian.
Where is he?
Hey, I want to see it
It's
this
the
time.
Skeleton King. He's dead.
I think I was too slow. Alright,
I mean,
well,
he's still decomposing.
yeah.
Yep.
I had a bunch of gold I didn't take care of yet. Oh, I've got some guys over here if you guys want some help.
I'm fighting
No.
some things.
I'm back in town.
Well, why'd you do
Very
that?
slowly killing some things. Ooh, it's a waller.
Yeah, I got stuff.
Oh man, this is gonna take me forever to kill these guys. I like 8 damage I'm doing.
What are you trying to kill?
These blue mobs.
Yeah. I'm here with you, but
My damage is just so low. Very apparent.
we got an achievement for that.
Gobnil came and finished it off.
You know, like you do.
Yep. Alright, let's see what we got.
Well fought.
Oh, an upgraded Squirts necklace. That's what I already had, just now it's a level 57 version.
Good.
So I should cube this?
If you like the orange.
If you're not, if I mean, replacing one of the same thing with another is, I wouldn't cube that.
Well, should
But
I
as soon as,
cube the lower level version? Maybe I'm misunderstanding what I'm supposed to do.
if you basically, if you're going to lose access to the legendary power,
I will not.
Orange power.
yes, the orange effect. That's when you want to cube something.
Okay.
I know Amerie had good shoulders.
Still have. I mean, I still have them on.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Oh, no sense in doing it now. I got it.
Yep.
Oh, except that, yeah, I'm about to lose the shoulders.
556 DPS bow.
Probably worth dropping.
I would like to see it. Is it one-handed or two-handed?
And I went to drop it, and then I had salvage show up. So never mind.
Oh well, That's fine.
That just happened. I sneezed in the middle of that too.
Here's Avenge. Let's see. Okay. So, Avenge. Hammer for you.
Okay. That's a big hammer.
Go take it to the Enchantress and re-roll the XP to reduced level requirement.
Okay. Enchantress is bottom right? No. Top.
Top right. And...
How do I know what the level requirement... What's causing the level requirements?
It's a level 70 weapon.
Sure, but you said re-roll the monster kills grant XP?
Yeah.
Like, how do I know that that will actually... Oh, you're saying save it for level 70.
No. So the replace the monster kills grant XP property. If you hit the question mark on the right side...
Okay.
And that lists every different thing it can be. And it's going to randomly roll 3 of those, and then you get to choose one.
But
and you're looking for the level requirement reduced
gotcha.
property
that was what
instead
I was
of XP. Yep.
Okay, so come talk to me about this cube thing, because I need to cube these shoulders, but I want to make sure I'm doing it right so that I don't mess anything up.
And of course I didn't get it.
The easy way to do it is go to open up the book.
Okay.
Go to the extract legendary power, hit the fill button at the bottom.
Okay.
And then put the shoulders in with all the other stuff and hit transmute.
At the very bottom, or the shoulders in the main cube?
In the main cube.
Yeah, so didn't work. I tried like 4 times and I didn't get that roll. Any of the times.
And then you ran.
Yeah.
But I'm missing Death's Breath.
Oh, you are still.
I need 5 of them.
Dang it. Okay. We have to wait till level 61. And we should bump it to Torment to get twice as many of those things once we get that high.
Okay. So let me put this in my stash so I don't forget it.
Here's a bow for you with reduced level requirement. Already randomly rolled on it.
It's still saying locked, but yeah, 62. Wow, that's a jump.
Uh-huh.
I just got a new weapon.
Nice. Yeah, so yeah, I would put that level 70 hammer in the stash then.
Well, once I get a little bit more gold, but yeah, okay. And
Can I give you gold?
Go back.
No, we can't trade. Can't trade money.
Okay.
Can't trade money. Can't trade crafting materials. Can only trade items. If a legendary drops, we can trade it amongst ourselves, but only for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've got some new items you might need, friend.
Let's see. Want better ruby. Alright, well, I have a 953 DPS two-hander now, which is, you know, not 2900, but it's not terrible.
Yep.
Nice.
Put this one in the little stash. Okay, I'm ready whenever.
Teleporting to Gobnil.
Bleeds. Coming from the south.
Okay.
Waller elites. That's annoying.
Oh, they
Waller
explode.
explodey elites.
Oi!
Ooh, a
I
sword.
wasn't trying to get near it, and I accidentally did.
Oh, 300k. Now I'm starting to hit with a crit.
Shield pylon.
Okay.
Nine.
59. Whoa, explodies.
Shields?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess. I guess. You gotta practice how you play, though.
No, it's true.
I'm gonna stay here for now.
Yep, we are not going in until the clones are gone.
Yeah, I'm still gathering loot.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about loot right now.
I'll get it on the way back through.
I need fury.
For the most part.
Not enough fury.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to do some noticeable damage. Feels good.
Ding 60.
Also,
Yep, all three of us ding 60, almost at the same time, which is awesome.
yep. Another shrine here.
Coming. Oh,
I'm gonna go downward. I feel like we need to clean this area out a little better. Oh, or that.
Boss is here.
coming.
Boss
Fast
is
as I
dead.
can.
Boss is dead.
Never mind.
Well, I guess now we can focus on looting.
Yeah, which honestly, like, if you didn't see a legendary drop, it's not that important.
Okay. I don't.
I mean,
recall.
he needs gold, so
Well, yeah, but it auto picks up gold when you run through.
yeah. But I have to actually physically run through it. Like,
Yeah. That's part of my problem is I was already past it when it died. But that's
Yep.
okay. I think we could just go back. I mean, we've got more to do.
I need
Yep.
to go back.
So the goal is rifts that fast, and we like very quickly
Drop
salvage, maybe glance at upgrades.
like I got
815 DPS one-hand sword. That is tempting.
pylon
doesn't-
effects last twice as long as one of my amulet, legendary amulet
Awesome.
things. Yeah.
So,
So you're the one that hits the pylons for the rest of the game.
Okay. Well, for as long as I have this, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but at a certain, but then you cube it, and you get to keep it even if
Right.
you replace the.
so if you only cube legendaries that have the orange text, right? So if this one doesn't have any orange text, there's nothing to grab from it?
Correct.
Okay, good to know.
The ancient grant me strength.
And
Oh, and then 61?
Yep. Because that's the XP reward for finishing the rift.
Okay.
That.
So I can go cube now. Let me
Ooh.
grab the...
New weapon. Even better.
Nice.
1600 DPS.
Cube. Oh, I still have to wait for the items I need, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can't do that yet. Okay. So you're bumping up level?
Yeah, actually, we should totally do that thing.
Give me 2
Well,
seconds to glance at items that I got.
Have departed. The minions of hell
I just need to
I'm
socket.
the party leader, but I'm not the host, so it's whenever you guys leave.
Okay. Neither of you use pole arms, right?
I can. I can use pole arms.
So I only have an 842. You said you
No,
had
no, no.
higher
I'm
than
at
that.
1600. All right, I will pop out and pause.
I will pop out in a moment. I'm just glancing through.
Actually, I can look at my season progress. 70 blacksmith. We can do Queen Annery now. Level 60 or higher.
Yeah.
And Gom.
I mean, we could, but there's the reach level 70 requirement as well in Chapter 2. What is it called? Above and Beyond. So I might as well just do that first, because rifts are going to be the best XP.
And I already got Above and Beyond because I got it on my other character, I guess?
Right. Yep.
So.
Actually, while we're switching, I'm gonna go take another bio break. Give me just a minute, okay?
I will load us into town.
Okay.
Well, this is fun. I'm glad that we're doing this.
Yeah,
I'm having fun.
I like the rifts. Like it's one of those things. Like if you don't like the rifting, then the end game is going to get boring and not fun pretty fast.
I also like watching my fury just passively increase while I'm standing in town. That's nice.
Yeah. What was that? Oh.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Looking at my passives.
Oh, yeah, I should probably remember to look at skills sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot of skills I haven't even touched.
I'll worry about it later, I guess. Okay.
Yep. Teleporting.
Alright, well, let me jump. Mwahaha.
Yeah.
Here? I can. I can shoot from here.
Yup. I cannot help.
Ow. Actually, I had to heal.
Oh shoot, I died.
You have to remember that stuff hurts more now.
Yeah, it's more, it's hard for me to see the edge of the circle of the explosion.
I'm feared. And I'm feared again.
I ran over fire. Fun time.
That's death. Okay. Are you no longer corpse exploding, Gobnil?
I am no longer corpse exploding.
I noticed
I am
this.
eating the corpses for essence, so I can summon gigantic skeletal mages.
Ah, cool.
There are so many corpses now. Where's the corpse cleaner?
Well, no, I like in an aura around me.
Oh, is that what that circle around you is?
Yeah. I eat corpses in an aura.
Still recharging.
Oops, that was the button.
This guy has a lot of... Ooh, Death's Breath. There we go. Has a lot of health.
That's...
Oh, helps if I click in the right spot.
Right?
Yeah,
It's not exactly where you
that particular
think
door.
it
Yeah.
would be.
That particular door is super annoying in that respect.
I'm good at pulling things together, I just... Yeah. After that... Yeah.
I've still got guys down here.
Okay.
I don't know how you guys end up running away while I'm still fighting. I don't get it.
Because I don't kill everything.
Okay, why not? Isn't the point to get through this quickly so that we can keep going? And by
yes. So, the part of it is I have to lead my minions, and part of it is I'm pretty bad single target damage.
You like
so
the bigger
basically,
group? Unless
unless there's 3 or 4 guys together, it's not worth spending time, or it's an elite. It's not worth spending the time.
Yeah, I am super worthless against single target.
Oh, that's a big guy. That's a big name yellow guy.
Yep. I'm pulling in other guys though too. Oh.
Ah! I can't move.
Jugular.
Death's Breath.
Death Breath.
Yay, Death's Breath.
Yeah. And so the other reason I don't finish all the guys is I kind of need to maintain momentum. My my mages need my, like, the way my mage works is it gets a damage bonus
Floating.
based on its cost. And it only lasts 6 seconds, or 8 seconds? 6 seconds. So I need to find enough enemies clustered together to get my mana back.
Gotcha.
So that I can keep going and summon more mages.
I mean, I keep pulling them in.
Yep, it's fantastic.
And I'm, for the most part, not running out of Fury or Rage or whatever it's called. Ow. Beams of Doom!
Beams of Doom!
Dodge, 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 dodge. Oh, that one went the other way. Shrine or pylon.
Oh, I was.
Oh, sorry.
Pylon.
Forgot about it. Yep. Well, we have our shield.
Yep.
XP boost. Up here.
Okay. Wait.
There we go.
Okay.
And
That it is.
63.
Nice.
Another shrine.
Okay, ready?
I'm
Yep.
over here.
Okay.
Oh, that Guardian's not gonna do well. And
It's dead.
And good. Fisher chest here.
I think good.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm out of here. Yeah, 63. Nice. We can still make 70 if we keep at it pretty quick.
Yep.
Let's look at my stuff real quick. Wow, that one-handed is almost as good as the two-handed. I'm gonna drop a
Yeah.
red quiver on the ground.
You dropped. Wait, what?
There's a quiver on the ground if you want it.
Okay. I'll look at it in a sec. Yeah, holy level's changing. Okay. I have something to go identify.
Oh, 2300. And it has a spot for a socket. Okay.
Oh.
2500.
All right.
2500 DPS two-hander. Okay, we're good now.
So my new legendary grants after entering a massacre bonus, gold rains from the sky. So
Yep.
gold will rain from the sky.
It's not very much gold, but yeah,
It's still gold raining from
it's
the
still
sky.
gold.
Excellent.
Mystic ranked up.
That's the other thing you need Despress for, is leveling up your crafters past 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and I just spent too much gold to reroll this weapon, so guess it's going back in the stash. Well, it's not that far off. I mean, only
Yeah.
17% damage
Oh,
increase now.
Amerie, you can use that crossbow that I gave you.
Yep, I'm equipping it right now. And it has a crit hit damage increased by 105%.
Ooh. That could be nice. Alright, I'm ready for the next one, whenever.
I will be soon.
Embrace your power, and you will.
Wow, my toughness is now over 1,000,000. My recovery's about about the same, and my damage is at 83k. So, yeah.
Wait a minute. Where did... Oh, I didn't actually equip the crossbow that I wanted to equip. Damn it, and now I have to go get that gem out of there. Sorry, I made a mistake.
Let's wait till we get to Paragon levels.
Yep.
Emery's like, what?
Oops. Damn, I'm making all sorts of mistakes because I'm in a rush trying to figure this out. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
How are things, like, on the Paragon levels, it says area damage increase? How do I know if it's area? Like, Whirlwind is area damage, but it doesn't say area on it.
So area damage is a chance to proc extra damage in an area.
Oh,
when
it's
you
a
hit.
mod.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not.
It's so if you open and look at your character details.
Area damage is 0%.
yeah.
Got it.
But area damage, its attacks have a 20% chance to also deal a percentage of the damage to enemies within 10 yards.
Okay, so that's probably not something to focus on early.
No, it's actually it's a really bad stat. It's like just in general a really bad stat.
Oh, I did get the item. Okay.
Yeah, it's life per hit or resource cost reduction are two really good ones for utility.
Yeah.
I think for you on defense, I think resist all is what you want to probably do first.
Okay.
Because you're getting armor from your strength,
Right.
and then on core it's movement speed first. Always for everyone. Okay, Amerie's here.
Yes.
Okay. I'm seeing much bigger numbers. 600, 800k.
I feel like it's going much faster too.
Yeah. Getting that improved gear, very helpful.
Yeah.
More fury.
Oh, I died.
I'm almost dying.
Something exploded.
Yeah, there's like ice crystals or something. It hurts.
Well, you guys are back.
There's molten, there's ice,
And
there's...
reflex damage. Oh, and illusionist. Oh, there's two different packs of...
Ah, I'm gonna die. Oh, I leveled. Ha! Saved by the level. More floaties. Death's breath. Ow. Two death's breath.
I died. Damn it. I died.
You
at
were
the end.
okay until you weren't.
I was fine until that last explosion because I was thinking we were done and I was trying to go after it.
Well, you were done.
I was. Oh, I've got some items broken evidently
Oh.
that I didn't notice.
That is something worth fixing. Do you want to go repair real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably should, because your defense will
I
go to...
repair every time I salvage, every time I'm done salvaging.
I haven't, but I haven't died much, so I don't think it really matters.
Well, because it's like 200 gold per repair.
Ooh, new boots.
Most of the time.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's not a money cost, it's just a... I think I get upgrades fast enough that it hasn't really become an
Tends
issue.
not to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple thing.
Oh.
Games of
Jeez.
Boom!
That's fine. Just... I was getting low. See, this is feeling like the appropriate difficulty level.
That's
for me right now.
I feel like we're still dying too much, but that's just me. I'm going.
Well, if we're not dying at all, it's probably not high enough.
But I like not dying.
Basically, if those beams can't kill us, or standing in the death explosions can't kill us, then the difficulty's not high enough.
True, but those beams were killing us. As
Right,
long
there's
as,
more
you
explodies.
know, yeah, lots of explodies.
Yeah, basically I just pull stuff together and tickle them. While you all kill them.
Try to kill him.
More explodies. That's bruh!
I need fury.
Treasure, goblin. Oh, and a shrine.
Okay, let me get to it. You
sorry.
gotta stop.
Yep.
I didn't do it.
I was looking at the treasure goblin and wanting it dead.
Fine, I mean, if you don't want my ability, it's okay.
The ancient reverence
65.
for
Yup.
Yep. So that's another thing to remember. With you guys being melee, you pick up the gold a lot faster because you're in it.
That's assuming
Yeah.
it dies before I go past it.
I mean, it's true. You do have to actually, like, maybe pause for a second.
Yeah, that's my problem is I already sped past it. Here's a blue pack up here. Oh, whatever they are.
Ah, get out of it, get out of it.
Ah, it's ice.
Ice and poison.
Despera!
Yeah, and it's the blues and yellows, the elites, that are going to be dropping Death's Breath.
Like this yellow dude here.
Yellow.
And the elite pack behind him.
I'm just trying to avoid things here.
I just keep pulling more in. It's fine.
Oh, hey. Guardian's there.
I don't think I can pull purples. I stunned him though. Get wrecked.
Hey, I got a Forgotten Soul.
I got one too. I didn't know what that was though.
That is the crafting material that you get for salvaging
I
legendaries.
need to go back.
Ah! Cool. I'm going back to
Cool. Elite.
Do you want help?
This will be
Okay.
a good
It would be nice. Partially because they're Waller and I couldn't get out.
Despera!
See, it was worthwhile.
Sure.
Yes. Also that.
I am returning to town.
Okay.
Nice. Whoa, lots of stuff. Alright, let's... Gems?
I got a green.
Set item.
Awesome.
Okay. I got a set helm.
Which set?
Natalia's Vengeance.
Oh, very nice.
Very
Unfortunately,
nice.
it's probably level 60.
61.
Here's a
I'm
two-handed bow.
65. I
Is-
do one-handed.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
That's an increase.
I mean, is it worthwhile even without the rest of the set?
No, it's not. Well, I mean, if its stats are better, then
It's for
sure.
recovery. Its stats are better.
I mean, well, I basically only look at damage and toughness and don't look at recovery.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons why my recovery is so low.
Yeah. But it does extra chakram damage, which I don't use.
Right.
Like.
Oh, you can only stack gems up to 6, huh?
No.
These. Oh, these are different.
Oh, are you looking
Maybe.
at the difference between the Marquise and the Imperial?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they look similar, but they, are different.
Well, now I just didn't stock it what I wanted to. That is annoying, but fixable. Wait, time to remove and upgrade all the gems anyways.
Yeah, I would not upgrade the Marquises to Imperials. It's just too expensive.
Okay.
But basically, now that we're 61, everything, all the gems that drop are going to be Marquise or Imperial from here out. So. Gems. 2.
All right. Well, there we go.
All the sockets are filled.
200K to upgrade.
Oh. There. Close the rift.
Cool. Blacksmith is rank 11.
Oh, right. I need to get them both up to rank 12, don't I?
Yep.
Or all up to rank 12.
Yeah, all of them up to rank 12. And rank 12 is the highest they go, so.
some of these weapons are just so bad. My two-handed mighty weapon, the best one I can make is a level 23 legendary. Like what?
So if you switch it from highest usable to
Yeah, I don't have any other recipes for two-handed mighty.
oh, you
under
literally
all.
only have the one recipe. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Alright, well, I'm ready.
I am as well.
How many Death's Breath do you have after doing
Oh,
all the upgrading?
Uh,
Do you have the 5?
I have 6, yes. So I should
Okay.
go.
You can go cube something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cube that.
And then after you cube it, you have to equip it in one of those bottom 4 slots.
Right. Okay. So I did the. Well, that was silly. Why did I do that?
Oh, did you put the item in first and then hit fill and it popped the item out?
No, I did fill, but my item was in the leftmost column, so it was covered by the recipes page. So I couldn't get it.
Hey, I just got a book.
The small minds
240K.
that surround
Cool.
me ignore my greatness and then kill me. First the
Level 1 cubist.
Fools.
Yep.
Then the never
So now I have, when I receive fatal damage, there's a chance that instead I restore 25% max health and cause nearby enemies to flee in fear.
We'd be riding
Yep.
like horses.
Figure that's a pretty good one for me.
Perhaps I'm being
Yep.
You're like, oh, I'm about to die,
It's
except
not that
no.
their minds are so
Just kidding.
small.
Haha,
It's just
my
their
bad.
minds so
Alright.
large. Unleash your power.
Down.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget that I'm supposed to do the.
Go do it then.
Do it. Do it.
Where is it? I don't see it.
It's right
Oh, there it
next
is.
to
There it
us.
is. There it is. There you go. On the map, I couldn't tell.
Oh, there's an
Couldn't
XP
see
thing
it.
back
Oh,
there.
there's an XP thing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we're gonna go get it. Okay.
Yeah.
XP is good.
It's worth 25% of a level if we don't die. Oh, hey, legendary boots. But this is a dead end, so.
Yep.
Oh, back to the start.
I need some move speed.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are really slow.
I'm
but
like
that's okay.
junk.
I just lost the move speed on my
66.
boots.
Oh, you guys went a different way than me. All right.
Probably shouldn't stand in the beam of death,
No.
but I did anyways.
I'm just trying to remember to stay out of the beam of
Ow.
snakes.
Yeah, the little beams that go between the people are not good to stand in. Very painful.
Ranged. Don't stand in beams anyway.
Ideally.
Unless I'm not paying attention, which is common.
Something is. Poison.
Yeah, poison hurts.
Okay, well that's that leg. Is this a dead end?
Oh, probably not.
Just keep pulling more over. And another one. And another one.
Yeah. Ah, why can't I move? There we go. think I might be ready to switch my companion because I'm not having an issue with my fear dying like crazy.
Careful the frost.
Yep.
Oh, and then the jailer stacked on top of it. That's not nice.
Oh, and explodey.
Ah.
Not ready yet.
Going up? Okay.
Well, I think we would if we could, but there's a wall in the way. There it goes.
More enemies. Oh, there's a shrine here. Can you guys
Okay.
get up here?
Yes. No. No! I'm dead. Damn it.
Oh, run up while you're in ghost form.
I'm going to. Ready? There's the pylon.
Thank you.
And everything dies. A massive blow.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did, but
I blew hard.
Oops, that's not right.
up.
Yep.
Yep. Oh. Yep, we're done with the floor.
Okay. Level 2.
Okay.
Pylon. Emery.
Pylon. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Pylon.
Flop, 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 flop. Explodies.
Jesus Christ. I didn't even see it. I ran right into it.
You have been revived.
Oh,
Yeah.
you. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Help.
Well, that means our clones are gone, so.
I'm frozen. Ow.
Sorry, guys. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention.
I'm dead. Oh, now I'm dead. Revive a corpse.
Ow.
Yeah, what's
And
hurting?
lightning? Did I see lightning? I don't know. Frozen guy here.
He keeps targeting me with these lightning things and then the frozen things and then
Oh
I'm
no!
frozen.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh,
I'm good.
okay.
I'm okay. Okay. I got out.
I got frozen in it.
Ah, I'm gonna die. I heal.
Where are you running off to?
Trying to find a place where I can shoot from.
No, not you. The blue guys. They ran away. Might have to start
I fear
focusing
them?
on
You
defense.
may have feared them.
A
I
little
may
bit.
have feared them.
Not enough fury.
What? I don't think I was in that radius, but maybe I was.
Need more time.
Yeah, Death's Breath is rolling in pretty consistently now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still recharging.
Well, it doesn't drop till 61.
Ow! Not sure what
But
that
then
was.
we also get a drop rate boost. A significant drop rate boost.
Are we gonna go after the...
The Rift Guardian, after
the
we
Rift
clear
Guardian
off the
moves.
enemies.
We don't have much of a choice. He's here.
Most of the other enemies are dead.
Yep.
Good. I'm running away from him as much as I can right now. Okay.
Does somebody have like an execute type ability when it gets low?
Yes.
Okay, that's multiple times I've seen them
The last
die.
chunk just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, my curse kills enemies when they get below 15%.
Gotcha.
So, and it lasts for 30 seconds. I haven't been casting it that much except on the bigger guys.
It's probably an upgrade.
Oh,
But,
right. I got a legendary.
ooh, that's an upgrade.
What is the orange glowing underneath us?
Is it my Squirt's necklace?
Oh, it's the war cry.
Oh, yeah, it's
okay,
Warcry.
okay. I'm just like, I'm fine with it. It's just it keeps throwing me off because I keep thinking that it's an enemy effect, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, I finally exceeded 100k damage. Yay.
Wait, I was doing more damage than you?
I don't know. The damage on my inventory is now above 100k.
Okay.
That one's maxed. Which one needed it? Blacksmith?
Yeah.
And
I just got a fantastic legendary.
Oh, what'd you get?
My Brinna's Journey, when I attack with my left click, the bone spikes thing that I can just kind of cast endlessly, it has a 27% chance to cast a bone nova.
Okay.
what is bone? Oh, just extra damage there?
So it's okay. So it's the bigger one. Notice, so I'm casting, and then every once in a while it does the bigger burst.
Nice.
Okay.
Cause
I am ready whenever.
12-yard radius, 475% weapon damage, whereas my regular bone spikes is only it's triple normal damage.
Wow.
And
Cool.
So that would be one you could cube if you get something else later.
Exactly. If I keep using bone spikes, which when I get my set, I won't be. But
Unleash your power, champion.
oh, we have 2 blue packs.
I'm
Yep.
weird. Oh man. A lot of things. That's weird again.
Oh shoot! Didn't even pay attention that something was hitting me.
My poor health bar. Death's breath.
Key Shrine.
Coming.
I feel like I could replace my left click at this point with something else. I don't use it very much. Purple beams of doom. Let's get this shrine.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
I just keep pulling more things in.
Ah!
Beam of doom hurt. Oh, explodey. Okay.
Okay.
I need fury.
Boy, your bone spikes are big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a 50% larger radius for triple damage. It's kind of fantastic. Shrine.
Coming.
Somebody grab it.
Grabbing! I can't move.
Alright, I'm good now.
I keep getting speared.
I got it.
Okay.
Ooh, gloves. Legendary.
Where did you guys go? Oh, I missed Dragon's Breath.
Back to hell.
I'm literally just running through your guys' wake right now.
Yep. That's I'm just leading the clones around, trying to get them to find as many enemies as we can.
Alright, that's probably good.
Oh, clones are dead. Okay.
I hope I didn't leave any Dragon's Breath.
A few early, while annoying, is not a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
I grow stronger.
68 as well.
Not ready yet.
Knockback, electrified mortar.
Dang, I got shot way back.
Ooh, I got a set amulet.
Nice.
Green amulet of some kind.
I got a legendary ring.
Very cool. Dumping hurts. I'm like super snared and there's molten pools of stuff and electricity.
Touched by the electricity. Okay, the Guardian's here and it's right behind us.
Cool.
Ah!
Need more time.
Get back here. Done. I like that you can just finish him off. That is very nice.
Well, and I cast that curse like right when we first engaged. So
Right.
I need to go back.
and I got a legendary amulet off that.
And I got a legendary ring that I need to go identify.
Oh, I got one of the more amusing legendary amulets off that.
Blackthorn's Dun Craig Cross. Strength, lightning, damage, crit, poison resist.
Actually, I think I want to keep that one.
I
Actually, I want to cube that one. I don't have a jewelry cubed yet.
And Frostburn gloves. Oh, that looks like an increase. Yep. 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 Nice.
Why are you dropping everything?
'Cause they're junk.
Oh. Can you not, like, sell them?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, actually, maybe I can. I mean, not for very much, but
But, yeah, they have a sell value.
yeah, a non-zero amount.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, since I can't combine any of them, I'm just keeping Marquise and Imperial. Everything else is...
Why can you not combine any of them?
I don't have enough to combine. I only had one or two of each.
Okay. And you combine them at the
Jeweler.
jeweler?
Yep.
So for the cube thing, what I do is I come down, I put the item that I want to do in
Hit
here.
fill first with from the recipe.
Okay, so hit fill, then put the item in.
Yep.
Oh, I have to take the jewels out, probably.
I will probably pop them out, but no guarantees.
Yeah, I'll pop them out quick. Why not? Just to make sure. Alright, let's try this again. Fill. Ants. Transmute.
Level 1 cubist.
So,
And now you go to the
ah,
armor slot, and yep.
cool. That should help a little bit.
Whew.
Oh,
Imperial emeralds are expensive to make.
hexing pan. Oh yeah, don't make Imperials.
No.
It's not worth it. At least not for a while. Once we get access to a certain something,
Okay.
which I'm not going to spoil, because it's too fun. Then we will.
Okay, I think I am ready again.
I will be shortly.
Let's make sure.
So there are the thing you just cubed, the hexing pants Savenge. Yep. There are a number of end game builds that actually use that in the cube.
Oh, cool. Well, anything around resources and resource generation, and I'm pretty much always moving.
Yeah, exactly.
So, seems like a good thing. Alright, I'm coming.
Okay. Let me get stuff back in my... So I didn't realize you can go to the jeweler and do stuff that's not just stuff that's in your inventory, but also stuff that's in your stash.
Yeah. The jeweler will combine stuff straight out of your stash.
I did not know that, so I grabbed everything from my stash.
Oh, right.
So I'm here.
I'm gonna try a new skill.
Ah, shoot! I got a bunch of new skills. Okay.
Yeah, everybody got a level 61 something, which is often a very long cooldown, very high damage output. It's the, by the way, time to kill a boss kind of power.
All right.
Everyone was here for that bullet reflection, right?
Yep.
Thought I saw.
And up here.
And we've got a big guy coming in behind us too.
Still recharging.
So legendary bracers, nice.
Nice.
Before we go too far, give me a sec. I want to switch my pet.
Okay.
I can do that right.
Whenever you're not in combat.
Okay.
I would try the wolf.
That's what I was going for, but it wasn't letting me do it. Okay.
Still recharging.
Fleets.
Ah!
I drop rocks on heads.
Of course you do.
That's what my new skill is.
I mean, awesome, but...
So you're playing a wizard now, huh?
Yeah!
Yeah, I drop things on people's heads. Fortunately, I can't do it on... Well, I guess I could on y'all. It just wouldn't do anything.
Ah, yeah, the acid. It's doing acid.
I'm trying to get them out of the room, but they're kind of stuck.
Ah, in the room's fine.
Yeah, in the room's just fine.
Ugh, except for the acid.
What acid? Ow.
Yeah, why am I frozen?
Because one of these guys freezes. Or all of these elites freeze. Ow.
I think there's a side area here. There's a dead end. This is not a dead end.
Not a dead.
Rocks.
Yep.
Ah, I got pulled. Oh, and I jumped back into that.
So there's a funny speedrun belt that is every time you pick up gold, your gold pickup radius increases.
Nice.
Could be interesting.
As long as you're continuing to pick up gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it increases by like a yard every time you pick up gold or something like that. Yeah, so you have to be moving and killing fast enough, basically, to keep it going. But it can get to the point where it picks up gold over like 3/4 of the screen.
Wow. I like how I'm using a crossbow, but it's basically a machine gun.
Yeah.
Machine gun bow. Alright, I got the nest good enough. Ooh, lots of stuff over here. Purple death beams. Oh, and I got frozen. No, not good, not good. Okay. More death beams.
Dang! I have no idea what I got hit with, but I was in almost one shot.
I got frozen and death
I'm
beam.
dead.
I'm gonna die. I need to get out of the purple areas. What? That was a lag spike or something. Kinda glad I socketed in some all resist.
Yep.
That helped. 69.
Need more time.
Hey, Yummy Gummy. Diablo Immortals. Oh, that's funny.
So hardcore?
No,
Right.
Diablo Immortals was the mobile game.
Mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
They kept escaping you, trying to go after me.
Yeah. I drop rocks on you.
Yeah, as the level's going up, we are definitely slowing down on damage.
But my numbers, they keep getting bigger.
Yep. But so do the enemies.
Yeah.
So I think if we're not 70 after this rift, we should go do those chapter bosses.
Okay.
How long do you think the chapter bosses are going to be? Because it is already like.
Oh yeah, it is. Not very long at all.
This way? That way? I don't know.
He engaged something big. I'm going this way.
Okay. I'll just ping out over here.
There's
Maybe
more
I'll
big
slowly...
things.
Oh, this is purple. And Waller. And I'm stunned. Okay. Maybe I'll come back this way instead.
Oh!
Holy, wow,
Purple.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
And not dead.
Yeah,
Done.
this is the stuff I was running away from. That was like,
Okay.
okay.
Literally can't get through here and dead. Okay.
Oh, there are so many beams right now. I gotta back off. Go a different route or something.
Oh god, yeah, there's just everything everywhere.
Yup.
No. Okay, hide.
Drop
Okay.
more rocks. Somehow I'm still living through this other alternate pack. Oh, there's a nest here, no wonder. Oh.
Oh,
lovely.
and now we have.
Lovely.
Yep, so finish the pack first before we aggro it.
Okay, I got that killed. I'm coming your way.
Ah! I can't move. He's right behind me.
So he drops rocks and I drop rocks. Lovely.
Awesome. Everyone's gonna drop rocks, and I'm gonna
Nope,
die.
dead. I missed what killed me.
I think he drops rocks on you. I'm not sure.
Be surprised. Yep, that.
Definitely taking a while to kill. And he's also kind of running away.
I need fury.
I'll drop rocks on you.
There we go.
Legendary spear.
Forgotten Soul.
Okay.
I'm returning to time.
Holy. What?
That's how that's supposed to be.
No!
It's about the right
If I'm
difficulty.
dying, there's something wrong happening.
Well, it's not hardcore, so it's not that bad.
I mean, It's not as bad, but it still feels pretty bad.
Warzechian arm guards. Strength. That's probably worth using.
Wow, that's not my build at all, but it could be interesting someday. I didn't realize Necromancers had a Thorns damage build.
Okay, well, a little bit of upgrades.
Queen Aranee. So she is Act 1? Yeah, Act 1. Oh, and we have a bounty for her, too.
I'm still dealing with armor and stuff, so okay. Okay, on to you.
I have arrived.
At the wrong direction, despite the arrow.
Whoa!
Holy, what the flip? No!
Mortar knocked back.
Freaking clicked on the waypoint instead of
So much damage. Dropping rocks.
dying. Dying.
Am I stunned? Don't worry, I'm pulling more enemies in for fun.
Thanks! I mean, pulling them to you is fine.
Some of them.
Okay, we got them all.
Oh.
See? Oh wait, no, there's one left. Yeah. So things like that's one of the other reasons I don't play hardcore.
Hey, we made it.
I did not die.
Yeah, we didn't
technically. I 100% popped Q. And I ran like hell.
That's what the Q's there for.
What?
Oh, so it's gonna be up and then
There's-
to the left.
Okay. There's more this way, but I'll come back up.
Oh, nope, sorry.
It isn't this way.
Oh,
It's not
okay,
up.
there's this way.
It's down. Elites. Illusionist Desecrators. Awesome.
Those rocks actually do a fair bit of damage. And I can store 3 charges, and I get, or up to 3 charges. And I get it back quicker as I spend Rage, Fury, whatever.
Oh, neat.
So, at least that's the thought that I'm trying to make work. Bag.
Yeah. Book.
I used to be one of them, ordinary, untouched, until her voice came to me. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress.
Not ready yet.
And the dark power
Oops,
that
didn't
created
mean
her.
to do. Oh, and I just used 2 charges. Cool. That's the downside.
Yeah.
When it's on left click. Maybe I put
Oh yeah, that power seems not like a not very good left click.
No, I don't intentionally use it. I wonder if I could put shout on left click.
I think you totally could, yeah.
And okay, and then if I put this one to their cooldown. Avalanche. Okay.
Ugh, I hate getting webbed. Hey, where'd you guys go?
Oh,
Oh,
I was
okay.
changing skills, so
Okay.
yeah, I think this works better.
New
Curse
event.
checked.
Okay.
This cannot be opened yet.
Oh, did I must not have set it correct. So I'm not getting the multiple charges.
Not enough fury.
Weird.
Against my blow.
First curse chests like this, I love the vacuum.
Yeah. It's really nice.
Pulling them in.
Need more time.
Alright, why is this? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted 3 charges. Okay.
Okay, this should be straight up to the boss. Yep. Hey, XP.
Alright.
And she is probably one of the easiest bosses in the game.
I've heard this before.
And we phased her.
Yep. She does have 3 phases, but you know, they don't change much.
You're standing in poison.
It's not even really
Okay.
hurting. My health wasn't going down.
Okay, just
My recovery is
I'm trying
pretty
to be
good.
aware.
Appreciate it.
because-
Almost execute. Maybe? There
Pop.
it is.
Pop ending 70.
You hit 70, we did.
Oh, I'm so close. But when we go to town, we'll get XP.
Ah.
Returning to
Oh, chest. Chest. There we go. Right. Yeah, I'm super close. Like, I can't even see my XP bar. I need like 500k or something.
No, we're not gonna get XP. There's no XP in town.
Oh, well then I need to go kill something.
We have to go kill Gom.
See, and I'm still a whole chunk away.
Yeah.
So,
Gom is Act 3.
let me empty.
Still waiting for a weapon upgrade here. Oh, ring. I guess I could
I've got some brand new goods
do
you might be
this.
interested in.
Are you barbarian?
I am.
Okay. If you want it, there's a belt over here for you.
Is that stopped you?
Okay. Thanks. See if it's good. That one. Do you like the all resist? I'm coming.
I gain new strength.
Level 70!
Paragon 1!
Ah, dead.
What? What killed you?
There's
purple
a purple
beams.
beam right there.
I didn't see purples. Oh yeah, right through the door, huh?
Literally.
Right.
I grow in power.
Paragon 1.
70.
Woohoo! Ah, I'm on the beam, I'm gonna die! Oh, that was close. I got frozen on the beam. I dropped some rocks in there.
Yes, you did. Okay, what are we actually doing right now besides trying to get
loading.
stuff from that room with the beam? Is the beam done?
The beam's
Yeah.
gone.
Holy
Spend
moly.
a Paragon point. Move speed. Yes.
Oh, I haven't learned about paragons yet. You'll have to tell me later.
Yep. Yeah. I wasn't gonna bother with. Oh, hey, shrine.
Hey, wait for everyone and then I'll click it.
Okay, I'll just grab one for now and worry about it later.
Oops. There were guys there.
Yep, they were starting to come before you were doing stuff. It's fine.
Okay, I'm here.
There.
Oh, that's the wrong direction.
That it is.
This whole direction is the wrong direction.
Figures.
Up this way. Nope.
I assume after we're done with this one, we're calling it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good idea.
Yep.
The ancient have
There?
blessed
Oh,
me.
Paragon 2, and I wasn't even... Or is it this way?
Oh, now I have Paragon 1. Okay.
There's two directions. I guess down?
Nope, it's up.
No.
Paragon 3.
So, how do you get Paragon so fast? Like,
XP.
oh, okay. Instead of
They
XP,
slow
you're not
down
getting
over
Paragon.
time.
Yeah, they slow down a lot.
Like if you
And
look at your
that's-
XP bar, it's probably going up pretty quick right now.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
will change.
I need fury. Ready.
Oops, and I did it again. Oh well.
New power.
Paragon 3.
Need more time.
Larder. There's the boss.
Woohoo!
Okay. Okay.
Not ready yet.
He drops big clouds of art on the ground.
And fire.
Yeah, I mean, it is slowly hurting, but I'm okay. Gaining as quick as I'm losing.
Well, that was complete for Chapter 2 for me.
What is it? Shift J? Chapter 2, I'm 9 of 11. I need to craft level 72 items, and then I'll be good.
I need to go back.
I am 7 of 11. I need to craft a 70 armor or a weapon. And a ring. And do something with the mystic and transmogrify an item.
Oh, and then we have 2 more bosses to finish Chapter 3.
Okay, that one's done.
Well, but if I'm not finished with chapter 2 yet,
Well, right. Well,
I don't actually care about chapter 3.
Right.
New weapon.
But
Over 3,000.
Finally!
Over 3,000 damage.
But you should be able to craft and finish all the stuff you need to.
That would require me to know how to do it though, and that's the part that I'm still sometimes not sure about. So I'll get there eventually. Maybe. Or I'm just here to shoot and kill things.
Shift J. Chapter 2 is complete. Am I supposed to collect an item from this somehow, or?
No. Oh, yes. Bottom left corner.
Bottom left corner. Oh, 2 messages pending? Adric's gift?
Yep. Wait, you have 2 messages pending?
Claim to inventory.
I had 1, but it didn't.
Oh, your skill in Diablo has unlocked a new mount in Heroes of the Storm. Whatever. I don't care. So, I have 2-piece set item now. Both of which actually are better than what I had. Nice.
Neat. Wait, what?
Oh, those boots are an increase.
Oh.
I have almost 500,000 life. That's
wow.
neat. And
Secondary skills.
181,000 damage. Emery, do you understand the Paragon point thing?
I haven't looked at it yet because I'm still just looking at my skills because I
Okay.
realized I haven't touched that in a while. And I don't see where I can access that now. So how do I get into that if It's not.
Then your inventory,
You can press P.
or you can press P.
Okay. So I see points to spend. So right now I have 1 in core and 1 in offense that I can spend, but I don't know what's good.
For core, you're probably going to want to max out movement speed first.
Okay, and then hatred.
The top two, your dexterity and vitality. So notice over on the right. So in the middle, it's what you get as a bonus, and then on the right, it's
How
out
many
of
you
50.
can have.
Yeah, how many you can have. And then for intelligence and vitality, there is no limit.
Yeah.
Basically, the way it works is everything with a limit is what you max out first.
Well, yeah.
Once you hit Paragon 800, you will have maxed out everything with a limit, and from then on, it's pure intelligence and vitality increases.
Dexterity and vitality, but yes.
A caravan made it through with some new goods. You interested?
Or, yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, 200k. Do jewels. Yep. Nope.
Yep.
So what do you spend gold on once you get all your crafting maxed out?
Gems, mostly. Actually doing the crafting.
Okay. Doing my lower level things. Nope, not that one. Nothing else that'll help clear out some bank space.
So what does it mean by replacing a property on an item with enchanting? So that's what you were doing before, right? Savenge to try and get it to have a lower stat.
Yeah.
And I need a transmogrify.
Oh, actually, upgrade my stash. Buy a tab for 100k.
Yeah.
That's what I should do. Okay. Well, I feel like we made really good progress.
Yeah. I'm glad we hit 70. That was definitely one of those things that I wanted to do. And I wasn't really gonna mess with Paragon. Paragon and the rest of Endgame is later. So collect it. Did you get the Hadrig's gift, Svenge?
Yeah, the 2-piece.
Yeah. Are you gonna wear it?
It was better.
Yeah. So finishing. So each chapter. What is it? Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4. We get 2 pieces of that set. So
Nice.
we're gonna have all 6 pieces by the end. And that's one of the reasons why the chapter stuff is so important.
Well, I am now 10 out of 11 for Chapter 3. Just have to kill the boss. That's good. Azul.
Jewelry is expensive.
Yeah. But you only need to make 1 ring, 1 level 70 ring.
How do you actually sell it?
You have
Like,
to
if I
go to a
wanted to sell it for gold.
merchant.
I don't
Okay.
think it's worth selling. I would
It is no.
salvage.
Okay. So now all I have is the stuff with the Mystic, but I don't have it. Oh, I guess I could have taken that item and.
Oh, because you have to re-roll a stat in something.
Yeah.
Do I have any items?
I'm just gonna make like a level 24 nothing.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And it'll be cheaper to re-roll that way.
I have to re-roll and transmogrify, so.
Yep.
Blackthorn's Duncraig Cross. None of you need this set piece, do you? It's strength based, so probably not. Oh, the 4-piece set is nice. You're immune to Desecrator, Molten, and Plagued Monster ground effects.
Yeah.
That would be neat. But it looks...
Wait.
Since it's mostly strength, I think it's probably more for me.
I didn't get credit for the enchantment.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have to do a level 70 item?
No, it doesn't state. Well, I mean, it doesn't say that. So if I do,
did you actually change the? Did you actually change the enchant, the stat on the item?
I thought I did, but it wouldn't let me do another one, so it's gonna cost me more gold. It's fine.
How much gold do you have?
477k.
Okay. So should be good.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna try that.
So it gives me a property to replace, so I can choose one of these to replace one, right?
Yep.
So I do that.
And it gives you 4 options, and you have
to
to
okay.
select.
And then that's chapter 2 complete.
And now you can get your set equipment. Or equipment, whatever. That 2-piece.
Yeah.
Well,
right?
Okay, that's an item.
What?
I rolled a much better item. I got a set. What? I don't even. I bought 2 amulets off of the Kadala, the gambler, and they have like a 10% chance of being legendary, and I got 2 of them.
Wow, lucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a different set than the set piece I got earlier.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the set piece you got earlier was one of the level 60 sets, I believe.
61. Yeah.
Yeah. And so this is the level 70. But this level 70 set, you're going to get the entire thing.
Okay, but is it worth putting on now if the stats are... Well, I mean, the stats are...
The stats are probably going to be slightly better, and look at the 2-piece. I haven't...
Gain 4 seconds of momentum when attacking with primary skill.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be fantastic.
I don't attack with my primary skill very often, because it's the right click. Or the left click, and I don't like using it.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, I like having my left click be movement. So if I'm left clicking, it's because I'm trying to, as quickly as I can, move out of the way.
Yeah. So, yeah, and you can do that and then hit shift to fire a couple of arrows with your primary without moving, and then let go of shift and keep moving.
Okay, again, things that I probably should have known earlier in the game.
I thought I told you about shift.
No.
Yeah. So shift stops you moving, and all of your attacks, you just attack from then.
Gobnil doesn't give a shift.
Nope.
Sorry, I had to. It popped into my brain and I just couldn't keep it in there.
So, did you say you got a piece of the Blackthorn set?
Me?
Yeah.
Yep. I have the amulet.
You have the amulet. Okay. I just got the amulet too.
Is your strength lightning?
No, it's intelligence.
Oh, okay. So it's your version of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, I gotta go because it's 11:15 and I am tired and have stuff I need to go do. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
also need to go.
Yep.
So thanks everybody.
Well,
this has been fun.
Yeah. We got done. We got done what I wanted to get done.
The
So,
minions of
yay.
hell grow weaker.
Yep. Now I don't have to worry with however far I get playing with Tyler.
Well, you do a little bit.
Well, it looked like when you go to claim it,
So-
it's in
so
your
how-
mailbox, so it depends. So you can claim it on whatever character you want. Or is that not true?
I think so. So, what chapter 3 objectives do you still need?
Oops. Hold on. Let me get out of this. Chapter 3 is kill Izul. That's it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So long as you don't kill him with liquid, then you'll be fine.
I mean, I could probably just bust that out on this character if I was really that worried about it. It wouldn't take that long, I don't think.
No.
So.
No, it wouldn't.
All right. Well, thanks, Gobnil and Amerie's already gone, but thanks to her as well, and we will do this again next week.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
Night.